Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. Monday night primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense. But we got a long ways to go.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down from the 42. May now from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. He lays out for it and makes the catch. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal. Back to Henderson. Nice defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 2.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Henderson.
Okay, you could just kind of feel it. That was a challenge this defense took personally. You want to run it at us? You're going to try to run it at me? I'm going to stuff it before you get started.
4th down is going to bring out Joey Sly and the Patriots field goal unit for the 1st time. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Sly's kick is up and good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. A dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Jackson on third down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on third down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this. Jackson's going to go on fourth. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. We'll have the first down and even more. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And Fatu Melifonwu with the INT. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Starting on the ground with Henderson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Here he goes, third and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens will take over at the start of the next quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Patriots 3.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Slab, check your messages, dog. Text you.
From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
You see my message? I don't want to just do it unless you say you good with it.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw for May. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Patriots first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Patriot first down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here's May to the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
May now on third down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they called the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 4th down.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Trying to throw for it with May. That's taken in by Henry. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
16 yards. That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Patriots.
The give now to Henderson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
Rush coming from May. Dumped off to his running back. He finds space into the red zone. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him or check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Joey Slide across the Patriots.
set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Lamar back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Lamar. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The 34-yard line.
Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
From the gun, Jackson. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson now on third. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Can't forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. This one's caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Gray now on the return. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots chop some of the lead off before the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Patriots make it an 11-point ball game.
Patriots 17. Joey Sly to kick off.
All set kickoff. Sly with the honors. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers.
And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Gray now on the return. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Henderson. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he has this down to the 34. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Counterplay, it's Henderson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talked about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
May now from the gun. This one to Williams out left side. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Going play action, May. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Looking quickly here.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 is the 11-yard line.
Final throw before the break. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
offense to the line. 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first. You set it down for him. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Sly to try the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Patriots make it an 11-point ball game. And all set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Now Jackson. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Caught at the 20-yard line. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 42. Patriots 31. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardman with a return. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play action, May. Has the open man downfield. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Anderson. And he ends up losing yards. This is out of bounds for a loss.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
They go to him again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. We call this a 4-yard pickup, so now the question becomes, Brockman, will they go for this, or will they punt? Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Now May on 4th down. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Touchdown, New England.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 4.
Patriots 38. Joey Slide is kicked off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Lamar back to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Patriots will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
May now to throw on 3rd. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll run here with Henry. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Buying some time right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now lead by 10. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Ravens 49, Patriots 38.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Gray now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brockie's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. To the air on first down. May. Running a screen for Stevenson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Patriots, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Patriot first down.
May on first and 10. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within one score in the fourth. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Here's Sly to try the point after. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We'll pause now for an injured player and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here's the backup. First throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Lamar throwing again. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Jackson's going to throw again. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. They did it! He made the interception! And the Patriots have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. This is Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
May now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the
First and 10.
run it.
At the 44-yard
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first and 10, it's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Andrews has it, working downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Jackson, quick pass wide. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. I can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens leading by 5. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. Jackson keeping it himself. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Setting up to pass. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this two-point try.
The Ravens will line
All
up.
right, they're going to throw for it. Headed out right. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Brought in right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a New England first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw for May. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and brings up second down.
Well, if you can't get your hands on the ball and take it away, next best thing, knock it down. That's the job of every defender out there. And he made sure that one wasn't completed.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
46-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Here's May on 1st and 10. And deep here for the end zone. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over.
Touchdown, New England.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
Patriots 52.
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going deep, down in. They did it! He made the interception! And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. We put a receiver in motion left. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, here we go, throw. Crazy. Hey, trip left, nasty. 5.
And send a receiver left. One final shot here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.